Hey, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, episode 46. Today's episode is dedicated to everyone who is going through stress, emotional stress, traumas, and you feel like giving up. This episode is dedicated to you. And I hope that after this episode, you can find strength and courage to stay alive. The title of this episode is Shame, Fear, and Regret. Yesterday was a very sober day for me, hearing about the chap from UNN that took his life. Also reading about the pastor of a church in Abuja who took his life. It was quite sobering. And I saw a lot of feedback. People say, oh, why? Why take your life? Why did you have to kill yourself? Why this? Why that? Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? But I remember that this same week, Nse, the actress, posted her story around conception and having to remove her womb. And she faced a lot of backlash. So, I think that we're confused people. When people open up about their problems, we curse them, we insult them, we abuse them, we intimidate them, we hush them, we shame them, we stigmatize them, we judge them. But when people keep quiet and they can't handle it and they take their life, we still come out again and judge them and shame them and castigate them and say a lot of bad things. We are a confused people and we are part of the problem. My friend once told me earlier this week, she said, Nigerians are very meddlesome. And unfortunately, our being meddlesome is in a very bad way. We're not even being meddlesome in a way to support, like, hey, hi, I'm just checking on you, are you okay? No. We're meddlesome in the way that, how far? That guy, what's happening? It seems that him and he seems this, it seems that. We are rumor mills. It's a big problem. In the last 11 years alone, I have done many despicable things. I have done many things I am not proud of. And I normally will say this, my friends are even tired of hearing me say it. If I can take away the last 10, 11 years from my life, and I'm referring to the bad things I've done, I think I'll feel a lot lighter and my conscience will be a lot more freer. But guess what? I have noticed that every time I have felt the shame of the last 11 years, it has set me back and I'm unproductive. Every time I have felt the fear of any form of backlash or any form of scandal or any form of negative repercussion, it has set me back. I've been unproductive. Every time I have stayed in the regret of the things I did that I'm not proud of, I have also been unproductive. So I have found that the most powerful emotions that are directly linked to any crisis are shame, fear, and regret. What is shame? Shame is when you come to the point of accepting that you did beneath you. You did something that was beneath you. You did something that was beneath you. That is shame. Shame is coming to the point where you feel like, I'm bigger than this thing. I should not have done it. That's shame. Fear is the place where you're afraid. You feel that there is something that will happen that you don't have the capacity to handle. That's fear. Regret is that point also where you feel like, I wish I did not do what I did. It could be for good, for bad. You wish you didn't help someone or you wish you didn't do evil. Now, any of these three are a recipe for trauma, a recipe for sickness, and a recipe for death. Fear, shame, and regret. These three are a recipe for death, I can tell you. So when you feel shame, what should you do? When you feel fear, what should you do? When you feel regret, what should you do? From my practical experience and from the way I have handled my life so far, first and foremost, you must accept that you are a work in progress. There is no amount of righteousness you want to attain that will make you complete. It's not possible. It's not humanly possible. So you must accept the fact that I will make mistakes. I will goof, consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, you would goof. That's number one. Accepting that I am work in progress in a positive way. Not in a way of self-denial, not in a way of, well, nobody holy past. No, not from that tone. From the tone that, see, I am going to try the best I can, but really, I must remember that I'm human. Number two, you must remember that whether you are shameful or not shameful, ashamed or not ashamed, afraid or not afraid, regretful or not regretful, you will be judged. It is not humanly possible not to be judged. Not possible. Not possible. That's number two. Number three, develop capacity for the gaps that you've observed. Don't forget. So, if this has helped you, share this video. I'll just see my senior from secondary school. I need to terminate this video. Share this video, guys, and let's continue in the comment section. This is episode 46 of Diary of a Coach. Love you guys.